You know what's funny? You'll tell somebody like, look, the key to life is your intention, right? The key to life is your intention. And some people don't really understand that, right? But a very easy way to point it out to people is just to correct someone's like word usage. You know, somebody says good morning and you say, why are you mourning? And they say, well, that's not what it means. You know, morning just means like when I wake up, that's what it means. Ha ha ha. Well, that's not what it means. You know what I'm saying? But your intention was to greet me. And I appreciate the intention that you gave me to greet me. But it's interesting that you're doubling down on your intention now, even though you delivered the word incorrectly. In the beginning was the word, so I didn't know we were, I only had the word to go off of, and you used a funny word, so I acted a funny way. If you used a more specific word, then maybe your intention would have been communicated a little bit more clearly, right? Because here's the thing with language. People believe intention is communicated with language. This is the huge faux pas of language. Until you get very good at it, very, very good. And I'm not very good at it. I study every day to try to get better. But when you study language and you get really, really good at it, your intention is perfectly conveyed. You will articulate. Your word will articulate into their energy field, and it will persist and it will stay there, yes? And because this is a science, there are certain words, prefixes, suffixes that you can use to deliver your intention, or to strengthen your contention, harmonize your intention, we'll say. The word deliver is very interesting because DE means to lessen, and liver has a certain function. The liver has a certain function. So when you're delivering a message, then you're lessening what the liver does towards the message, or you're lessening the effect that the liver has on the body, right? Same with the concept of being alive. When you decide to be alive, A is a prefix that is indicative of without, a void state. So when you're talking about I'm alive, in the morning I was delivered, your body actually responds a different way, because even though you can assign meaning to that, they have base meaning. All language and all letters have base meaning. You give intention, that it gives it some ambiguity, but if you can align your intention with the way that the words are actually constructed, then you can create the entirety of your reality. The problem with most people in their use of the words, in the same way with their use of the body, is that they're not using it correctly to get the result that they can perceive. So the conception of their idea stays in the pregnancy phase, and then there's a whole bunch of abortions, and ideas just float out there without ever clinging on to the fabric. And again, your word doesn't articulate with my energy field because it doesn't hold enough weight. Because in order for it to hold weight, it has to have a structure, it has to have a volume, which is why English is structured the way it is, but because you don't study it every day. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't study it every day, and then it becomes a little bit more difficult. It's almost like we should have a place where you can get books for free, where you can study for free, almost, huh? It's all right. I'm gonna clean up this society by myself. The hard part's done. The hard part's done.